Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're going to talk about a topic that's close to all of our hearts, anxiety. You know, anxiety can be a real game changer when it comes to making decisions. It can make us feel like we're not good enough, or that we're not worthy of the things we want. But here's the thing, don't let anxiety make your decisions for you. Remember, you're the one in control. You have the power to make your own choices, and you deserve to be happy and fulfilled. So, let's all make a conscious effort to take back the reins and live our lives to the fullest. Don't let anxiety make your decisions for you. Anxiety, a universal human experience, can manifest in countless ways. While its presence is often a signal to pay attention to something important, anxiety has a way of hijacking our thoughts, emotions, and actions if left unchecked. One of the most significant areas where anxiety can exert undue influence is decision-making. When anxiety dictates your choices, it can lead to a life constrained by fear, avoidance, and regret. Here, we explore how to recognize anxiety-driven decision-making and strategies to reclaim control. The nature of anxiety in decision-making. Anxiety stems from the body's fight or flight response, an evolutionary mechanism designed to protect us from danger. However, in modern life, anxiety often arises in situations that don't pose an immediate threat, such as deciding whether to accept a new job, end a relationship, or try something unfamiliar. When anxiety takes over, it often clouds our judgment by exaggerating risks and diminishing perceived rewards. It pushes us toward short-term relief, avoiding a challenging conversation, turning down an exciting but intimidating opportunity, rather than making choices aligned with our values and long-term goals. Signs anxiety is influencing your choices. Overthinking and paralysis. You find yourself endlessly weighing pros and cons without reaching a decision, fearing the consequences of getting it wrong. Avoidance. You choose the option that feels safest, even if it's not what you truly want, just to minimize discomfort. Seeking reassurance. You constantly seek others' opinions, unable to trust your own judgment. Catastrophizing. You fixate on worst-case scenarios, regardless of their likelihood, which skews your perception of risk. The consequences of anxiety-driven decisions. Allowing anxiety to dictate your choices often leads to a cycle of regret and missed opportunities. By prioritizing short-term comfort over long-term fulfillment, you may miss out on experiences that could foster personal growth. Feel trapped in a comfort zone that no longer serves you. Develop a pattern of avoidance that reinforces the anxiety itself. Strategies to break free from anxiety-driven decisions. The good news is that with awareness and practice, you can prevent anxiety from making your decisions for you. Here are some actionable strategies. 1. Recognize and name your anxiety. The first step in taking back control is recognizing when anxiety is at play. Pause and ask yourself, am I making this choice because it aligns with my values, or because I'm trying to avoid discomfort? Naming the emotion, this is anxiety, can help you create distance from it and regain clarity. 2. Challenge catastrophic thinking. When anxiety takes over, it's easy to imagine disastrous outcomes. Counteract this by asking yourself, what is the most likely outcome? What evidence supports this fear? Shifting your focus to realistic possibilities can reduce the intensity of your fears. 3. Practice self-compassion. Decision-making is inherently challenging, and it's okay to feel uncertain. Instead of berating yourself for feeling anxious, remind yourself that it's a natural response and that you're doing your best. 4. Set boundaries with overthinking. Give yourself a time limit to deliberate over a decision. For instance, you might say, I'll spend 30 minutes researching this, and then make a choice. This limits the time anxiety has to spiral out of control. 5. Take small, courageous steps. Avoidance fuels anxiety, while action diminishes it. Start with small steps to build confidence in your ability to handle uncertainty. Each time you confront anxiety and make a decision despite it, you reinforce a narrative of resilience. 6. Consult your values. Reflect on what truly matters to you. Decisions aligned with your core values tend to bring more satisfaction, even if they're uncomfortable in the short term. Write down your values and use them as a guide when facing tough choices. 7. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness techniques, such as deep breathing or grounding exercises, can help calm your nervous system. When you're in a more centered state, it's easier to make decisions from a place of intention rather than fear. 8. Seek support when needed. If anxiety frequently interferes with your ability to make decisions, consider speaking with a therapist or counselor. Cognitive behavioral therapy (CBT), in particular, can be highly effective in addressing anxiety-driven thought patterns. Building a life beyond anxiety. When you refuse to let anxiety make your decisions, you open the door to a richer, more authentic life. While it's impossible to eliminate anxiety entirely, you can learn to coexist with it in a way that doesn't compromise your autonomy. Each courageous choice you make reinforces the idea that you are capable of navigating uncertainty and handling whatever outcomes arise. Over time, this not only reduces the power anxiety holds over you, but also builds a life that feels true to who you are. So, the next time anxiety tries to steer your decision, take a deep breath and remember, you are in the driver's seat, not your fears. Make choices that align with your aspirations, not your apprehensions, and watch as your confidence and your life flourishes. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to follow and subscribe for more uplifting content. Take care, and see you in the next video.